Hello everyone, it's finally done. I won't be playing for Fanatic next year. I am obviously very sad to come to this point because unfortunately, it was not necessarily the thing I wanted the most. The rumors said it was me and me alone who wanted to leave our true. It was me and me alone who let Fnatic know my intention to leave the team. First of all, you have to know that my split at Fnatic was not the easiest one from a sporting and extra sporting point of view. If I hadn't had Niski, Yamato, Pit, Fab, Triss, and especially my girlfriend, I don't think I could have become the player I am today. Although before talking about the team, I personally consider that I did an incredible split. And yet, the conditions were not necessarily the most optimal ones, sincerely. With hindsight, I realized that joining such a lineup while being a rookie is probably one of the most double-edged choices. And fortunately, everything ended up pretty well, since we still finished second in the LEC, and I want to repeat. In the LEC for those who like to trash us on our performance at Worlds. We qualified for Worlds. Smiley face. My first Worlds I will have done at 19. Very happy. Nevertheless, it doesn't change the fact that my experience at the Worlds will not have been the best thing happened to me. Upset announced that he had to leave for urgent family reasons 12 hours before our first match. I'll let you imagine the atmosphere of the team 12 hours before our official start of Worlds, with only the scrim games would mean that we're finished in 10 minutes each. Between us, there is absolutely nothing legal in Upset's departure, and his departure is totally unjustified, at least until he says why he really left. Because, until today, Upset just left to join his girlfriend because she felt bad to be alone, and maybe I'm wrong, who knows? Anyway, those were the last words he said to us before he left us. One day before Worlds. Of course, after Worlds I asked for details, but apparently he didn't tell anyone the exact reasons for his departure. There's nothing urgent because otherwise he would have told us. And personally, I don't give a damn about the privacy reason when I work. We all worked hard for 1 year to reach the Worlds, knowing that even the management of Fnatic still doesn't know, hey, you're gonna tell me why I'm saying this. Well, I'm not trying to create any drama. I'm just saying some things that I have in my heart since the end of Worlds and that are still unanswered, things that had to be said sooner or later. Now that Upset is gone, we have to deal with it. Maybe we could have made it out of these groups if everyone had managed to keep their spirits up from the beginning of the competition. But unfortunately, not everyone was really mentally prepared to handle this situation and deal with it, along with all the potential personal problems that can arise, and create even more shit in your head when you're already in bad shape. Believe it or not, but our Worlds in general will not have been joyful from the beginning to the end. Far from it. It was hard, but we still managed to go until the end, to stay together, and to give everything we had in the second week. We will have finished our adventure without any regrets. After Worlds, I tried to have explanations about Upset's departure, as said above, without answers. After that, I was seriously thinking about leaving Fnatic. Then came the Perks and Alphari rumors. When I learned that Fnatic was trying to replace me, I honestly felt like a betrayal, and that's when I definitely wanted to leave this team. But it's not over yet, indeed. Perks had signed before Alphari, which left Alphari without a team. To my great surprise, Upset tried to recruit Alphari behind my back, of course. I learned later that after the Worlds he was already trying to change the top side, including Niski. I also learned later that the bot lane in general didn't want to play with me anymore and was looking for a veteran type of top laner. Of course, afterwards I went to see Upset to explain myself, and he let me understand that I was not up to his ambitions. Obviously, I have no problem with this situation because it just gave me the opportunity to do a short time in less than optimal conditions for me and allowed me to evolve a lot in a short time. I totally understand that players with big ambitions don't necessarily want to be patient and have to teach the game to newcomers. I left because I was treated like shit by the management and even the players of the team, but I consider that I played a very important role in the success of Think during this summer. It's not for nothing that we managed to go from 5th place to 2nd place in the space of a split. But people tend to forget that, and when you're a rookie you don't have shit to say, when other people have like 1,000 times you're saying everything related to team building. I have very good memories of my adventure at Fnatic as a whole. It just ended in a very unfortunate way. But I left because I could not support what was happening or what happened. Of course, a big thank you to everyone who followed me during this short adventure. Love you all, and I really mean it. Everyone who supported me. You are all amazing, and I've been reading all your messages even though I don't reply to all of them, trust me. Heart. #we love Niski.